going to study about similarity of shapes. So when two shapes are similar, then we can find. So when two shapes are similar and we do not know there is missing length, then we can find that missing length. Or if we know the factor or the scale factor through which these two shapes are similar, we can also know the volume and area as well. So how to solve this type of questions where two shapes are similar and we have got a missing length or missing volume or missing area? We can find with the help of the similarity rules. So the first question is that the shapes are similar, and here x and 6 two lengths are given to us, and here 42 and 36 is given to us. So here what you have to do is simply compare the two sides, right? So what you can do is x divided by 6. Here we have taken these two sides, x divided by 6, and these are equal to the same sides of another shape. So x is equal to 42 and 6 is equal to 36. So we have to take the same sides, 42 divided by 36, and then we can use the cross multiplication rule in which diagonally the numbers multiply with each other. So 36x is equal to 42 times 6, and this 36 when it will go to multiplying here, when it will go to other side, it will divide. So x is equal to 42 times 6 divided by 36. So now we can solve this one to find that. So the answer is 7. X is 7. So we found this missing length. The same type of these the triangles are similar. So these two triangles are similar, and here are two parallel lines as well. So in this type of case, we can see that these parallel lines are same, and then this x and this 2.4 centimeter, the lines, the straight lines which are crossing these two, they are also similar. So here what we can do is x divided by 3.6 is equal to 2.4 divided by 3. So the same rule applies. 3x is equal to 2.4 times uh, 3.6, and x is equal to 2.4 times 3.6 divided by 3. 88. So the x is 2.88. And in this question, these triangles are similar. So we have got two triangles, and one triangle is here, this one, and the other triangle is bigger one. So here, if we see the length of all this from here to here, this triangle, it is 6 plus 4 is 10.8 centimeter. So we have to make both of these equal to find the missing value. So what we do is x this side divided by this whole, the big triangle, that is 10.8, is equal to the same sides of smaller triangle, 8 divided by 6. So we use the same rule, and x is equal to 8 times 10.8 divided by 6 gives us x is equal to 14.4. So this is our answer. So here also the two triangles are similar. So the big triangle, this whole length, this length is y plus 8. So we use the same rule to solve the question. So y plus 8 divided by 33.6, right? So this side divided by this side. So in the smaller triangle also, we have to take first the 8 because we have taken this side first, then the base. 8 divided by 12. So in this case, we multiply across, that gives us 12y plus 6 is equal to 8 times 33.6. So when we solve this equation, 14.4. So y is equal to 14.4. Here, shape A and B are mathematically similar. The area of shape B is this one, and we have to find the area of shape A. So we have to find the area of this smaller one. And here we can see first how we can solve this question is shape B and there is shape A. Okay, and there is a scale factor between these two. First, if we look at the length of B is 16 and the length of A is 4. So here, this one is 4 divided by 16. That gives us 1 over 4. So A is 1/4 of the B. The length gives us this one. And now what we have to find is area. So area of B is 896. So area of B is 896. Now what is the scale factor? So the scale factor for area always squares, right? So 1 over 4 square. And now we have to time this one to find the area of the A. That will definitely be smaller because 896, then when you time it with 1 over 4 fours are 16. So area of A, it will be a smaller one. So 896 times 1 over 16. So this will give us 6. So 56 centimeter square is the area of smaller one. Because in area we have to square the scale factor. This is a rule. And when it's a volume, we have to find the volume, then the scale factor will be cubed. So we have to multiply this with the area which has been given us. So the length, the actual scale factor is 1 over 4. When we have to find area, we have to square the scale factor, and then when we have to find the volume, we have to cube the scale factor. In a similar type of question, these A and B are mathematically similar. The volume of shape B is this one, 3,888. So we have to work out the volume of shape A. Here what we have to do is the same procedure we apply. First we write shape B and then shape A. So the bigger we know and we have to find the smaller one. So in this case the scale factor will be dividing because we have to find a smaller one. So the scale factor has to be 1 over something. First we find that what is the scale factor, that we find through the length. The length which has been given to us is the B has 36 and A has 12. So 12 divided by 36 is 1 over 3. 1 over 3 is the scale factor which we found from the length. So if the length of A is 12, then the B is 36, or 36 and 12. So B is 3 times bigger than A, the length, and A is 3 times smaller than B. So it's the same thing. Now the volume here of shape B which has been given to us is 388 3888. I'm not writing here the units to save the space, okay? So otherwise in exams you should write the units for all these numbers. So when we have the volume, the scale factor we have to cube, okay? So now 3888 divided by 3 threes are 9, 9 threes are 27. So this will give us the 44 centimeter cube. So 144 will be the answer. Here in this one, A and B are mathematically similar. Volume of shape A. So here we have been given two. A and B are mathematically similar. We have been given the volume of A. Volume of A is 451 centimeter cube, and the volume of B is 3608. So we have been given both the volumes. The surface area of A is 401. Area is A is 401, and we have to find the surface area of B. For that, first we have to find the scale factor. So A has been given to us and we have to find the B. So B is a bigger one. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to divide 3608 divided by 451. So it's 8. The scale factor is 8 for volume, right? So for volume, when scale factor is 8, we have to write the scale factor in a cube. Okay, so when we write in a cube, this 8, what we can write is 8 is equal to 2 cube. Okay, so now the scale factor actually is 2. So 2 is a scale factor. So when we write the volume, for volume, the scale factor we multiply with 2 square, right? 2 is a square. This is 2 square is the scale factor we have to multiply with the volume of A. So 2 square is 4, and then 4 times 401. This should give us 1604. 1604 centimeter cube should be the volume of the bigger one. 1604 centimeter square. Volume is always square. So as you see, the scale factor is 2 for the length. So here we can find the length as well if we know the length of 1. In question number 8, shape A and B are mathematically similar. The surface area of shape A is 279 centimeters square. So the A is 279. Okay, so we have to write again A and B and the scale factor. These three things we needed. Surface area of A is 279. So area of A is 279 centimeters square and the surface area of B is 116 centimeters square. Now what we have to do is volume of A is already given 353 centimeters square and volume is always cube. So the scale factor when we have to find is 111116 divided by 279. It should give us 4.04. 4.04 is the scale factor. But this is not the actual scale factor because this one is with the area. When it's with the area, then that means that this scale factor is already squared. So what we do is we take a root of this one, we take a square root of 4.04 and that gives us 2 and 2 cube because we have to find the volume. So 2 cube is 8. 8 times 353. This should give us 2824 centimeter cube. 2824 centimeter cube should be the answer. So here it says the surface area of two mathematically similar solids is in the ratio of 9:25. Okay, so here we have been given a ratio. For example, here is A and then B, and their ratio is surface area is 9:25. The volume of the larger solid is this one. Volume of the larger one is 11,875 and we have to find the volume of the smaller one. So to find the smaller one, when we have to find the volume of smaller one, that means the volume of the bigger one will be divided. So it can only be divided when the scale factor is dividing. So we have to find a scale factor that is dividing and that we can find 9 divided by 25. This gives us 0.36 or if we, yeah, it is simply 9 divided by 25. But this one is an area. So what we do is we have to take a root of this one. So 9, we have to find the scale factor. 9 divided by 25 gives us 0.36. And because since this is area, so we have to take a square root of this one. 0.36 square root of this one, and because this is in square shape, right, this answer is already in square, so it will give us 0.6. So 0.6 is the scale factor. So when we multiply this one with the zero point 0.6, 0.6 is less than 1, so our volume will be smaller. So but if this is a scale factor, but we have to multiply with a scale factor cube because it's a volume. So when it's a volume, we have to zero point 0.6, we have to make a cube and that gives us 0.216 and then we time it with 11,875 and it gives us 25 0.65. So the volume of